everyone, it's me, the Otaku Fango here, to review episode 18 of Persona 5, the animation. So with this episode, man, they are really following the game to a T with this one. There was very little changed, and not a lot added to, for the most part. I kind of hoped they would have animated with the beach scene, they would have animated the whole, the guys trying to pick up girls, but they didn't. I was kind of upset about that, because I think that would have been really funny. The beach scene was definitely kind of moved, like they kind of skipped it a bit, like it was very fast. It was a very fast beach scene, and I thought they would have dedicated a lot of time to that, for fan service reasons, but they didn't, and I was very surprised with that. I'm like, A1, how interesting that you're doing something like that. I don't know, I just feel like they would have spent a lot of time on fan service, I just had that feeling, but they didn't, and I'm like, huh. Alright, well, and that's good, because then they can focus on more of the serious points of the plot and everything. Like, for instance, throughout the episode, we see Morgana start getting, downhearted and everything, and then I'm like, here we go. We're about to go through this part of the game. Oh boy. Oh man, because I really like Morgana, and I'm just like, you poor kitty, I just didn't want to hug you, man. But anyway, it was very interesting. They did some, scenes like in the show Kawakami fishing in the pond thingy. They went to Akihabara with Futaba at one point. And Ryuji has the right idea. Ren and Futaba are like brother and sister. Get that through y'all's head. Anyway, I'm sorry. It's just, that's how I see that relationship, even playing the game. Like, I see them as a brother and sister, because it just fits so much better, I feel like, that way to me, personally, because I am more of a Ren and Makoto shipper, so I'm just like, Futaba and Ren can be brother and sister, because, like, the way, it makes more sense, too, because, I don't know, just, to me, that makes a lot of sense, their relationship being like that. Ryuji, you know what's up. But anyway, we get to get a little bit of Ann's confidant in this episode as well, which was interesting. The one with, Mika calling her, doing the thing she does and everything. I'm like, oh god, I hate you. But, yeah, so other than that, though, we got some scenes, talking about Wakaba at one point. They did the fireworks thing, and oh man, Ren just listening to Morgana speak and everything and doing the little clap for him. I'm like, oh, you're such good friends. Also, we got a little bit of an interrogation scene with Sae, and she's like, okay, so your next target was this guy, and it's, I forgot what his name is, but I know who he is. I'm like, yep, that guy. And oh man, Ren's eye, like, in his mouth twitch when she mentioned him, I'm just like, yep, I know what's coming. Anime onlys don't, but I do. And I'm like, boy. Oh man. So other than that, though, this episode's animation was good. There wasn't really any scenes that looked off, as some people like to, call out and everything. I'm like, there was some scenes, but again, it's all about the characters being further, close to the camera and everything. We got a little bit of Mementos and Futaba finding out about Mementos. Oh, and Ren started working at the flower shop, and I'm like, get that charm up, boy, so you can hang out with Makoto more, and maybe finish her confidant. I hope he finishes her confidant, please, 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 because again, the only ones he's finished are the guys, and I'm like, that's really interesting. Also, we had no Akechi in this episode, which was also interesting, because usually we have a lot of Akechi, or at least one thing of Akechi, but no, none in this episode, and that was interesting. But other than that, there wasn't too much to this episode, but they're setting it up for the next palace and everything, and I'm very excited for this, and oh boy, I wonder how they're gonna do that scene. Like, oh gosh, I'm not ready for that, like, not ready at all. I'm just like, oh boy, here we go, here comes the roller coaster, wee wee wee. But anyway, that's all I really gotta say about this episode. Also, a shirtless Ren is a good Ren in the beach and everything. But anyway, what did you guys, oh, and when he was eating the little ice cream, he had this cute little face on. But anyway, what did you guys think of this episode? What do you think is going to happen next? And I'll see you guys in whatever I review next. Bye!